guys, and welcome back to Bullseye Podcast. We are finally back. We are in person, back at school, into the groove of things.
Yeah, everybody, just like to welcome you to my room. Feels good to be back in person, you know. Got a nice little setup in here, so we're excited to come to you guys. Nick, you want to open it up?
Hey guys, so today is Friday, February 19th, and the markets ended mixed this week. We had the Dow Jones up 1 point to end this Friday off. We had the S&P down 7 and the NASDAQ up around 11. So stocks were mixed, but there were signs of, good value stocks really rallying today. And overall, the market is still keeping its faith in what's going on, So
Yeah. I think we're still kind of coming back to normal. We see big influence that Bitcoin plays on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a lot of people are talking about that right now. You look at stocks that are deeply influenced by Bitcoin, like MARA, that is
Mara, lovely Mara.
Yeah, it's moving up and down this week. End of the week, pretty even, but obviously a lot of people think it has big potential. Nick, I'm curious what your take is on Bitcoin in general.
Listen, I think the thing with Bitcoin is it's cryptocurrency. It's an electronic form of money, right? So people used back in the day the barter system. I have rice, you have corn, let's trade. Then people said, let's start using gold to trade now. So now gold equals 5 pieces of corn, vice versa, and then that's how these monetary systems have arose. Now we're in this digital age where there's really no valuation to cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin, and it's kind of this just electronic, in-the-air money. What do I think? I think that there is some good potential in Bitcoin. However, I don't know enough about it, and really, I don't think anyone does. Even the experts, it's up in the air, right? I mean, you can laugh. Mike's gonna laugh at that because he's.
No, I agree with you. That even the experts don't even know about it.
It's still new, and I think it's smart to be invested in it. I think you need to, have a wide diversification in your portfolio, get into things that are hot, but don't jump in to the water all the way. Maybe go down to your knees. Put some of your portfolio into Bitcoin. Be exposed to it, but also just know that it could all come tumbling down or could shoot up. So I mean, it's really trap shoot at that point. But that's my take on Bitcoin. I don't know. You have a different kind of look out.
I'm kind of on the same page with you on that. I don't know too much about it, but I'm not going to go into the Bitcoin world. I'm not really familiar in that, but I will talk about Mara. Obviously, Mara is tied to it. When Bitcoin goes up, Mara goes up. And as a crypto mining company, I just think that it has really great potential in the future. We saw Tesla announce that they are going to accept Bitcoin as currency. So I think that we could see kind of a domino effect, and we might see other big companies start to make this. And if that does happen, it's going to explode. But one thing I wanted to ask you, if you listen to our channel a lot, you know that Nick is Mr. GE. What are your thoughts on GE hitting 12?
Guys, so today GE closed, I think it was at 12 exactly, and I've been waiting for this for a while. I'm a huge bull on GE. I think Larry Culp, the new CEO, has done a great job kind of getting rid of some of their debt, kind of changing their business model, just getting away from the plain parts. Now they're getting into trying to be carbon neutral by 2025 or 2030. So I think GE is a great, still strong play. I would definitely still put money into it, and it's a good long-term hold. But I think that what the company is doing, even though they do have some job cuts coming up, I think that it is actually going to help the company. And if you look in the track record of good, strong companies, the job cuts actually do spur new capital to then regrow and reinvest into the company. And I think Larry Culp's doing a great job. So, and you have GE?
I don't. But obviously it's great to see coming back. Returning from COVID. But another thing I wanted to talk about was we see extreme volatility in these weed stocks, right? They're getting talked about a lot.
The marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike's a big marijuana smoker.
No, not really. No, not at all, actually. No, but...
no, we're playing.
We look at TLRY, SNDL, Sundial, a little penny stock that a lot of people like to play with, and just an advisement to everybody that's getting some skin in the game. Maybe if you're new to the game, if you're jumping into these really volatile stocks, I think something we could both agree on is only put in what you can afford to lose. And so basically what that means is that the money I have right now in these high risk plays, because these marijuana plays are really high risk, right? There's laws indicating if they go up, and we don't know what laws are
Yeah.
going to pass or whatever. So anyway,
It's looking bright. It is looking bright.
yeah,
for
definitely,
that sector.
definitely.
When will that come? That's the gameplay.
definitely.
But
But
previous years of bouncing around. But
if you were to hypothetically lose all the money you have in those high risk plays, would you be okay, right? So me personally, I have the money in that I can afford to lose. So if I lose that, as a student, I don't have a family to feed or a rent to pay. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people really hurt themselves when we saw like the GameStop debacle, and people were just throwing money in that they couldn't afford to lose.
something I was saying to stop.
And now they're here and they have all these bills that they have to pay. So with anything, we're talking about weed stocks, we're talking about any really volatile stocks. Only put in what you can afford to lose.
I agree. I think what you said with the weed stocks and the marijuana, the new laws and legislations being passed are looking to be in favor of, legalizing marijuana, either be medically and recreationally. So that's good news. I would only caveat, if you're going to put money into these stocks, these weed stocks and marijuana stocks, look for companies with strong balance sheets, strong statement of cash flows, and find one that has a good business model, because a lot of them are rising on hype right now. But you just got to do your own due diligence and find the stocks that are really going to carry through after this hype kind of dies down. But another thing I wanted to talk about was Tesla. Tesla has been down about 100 points. And this is after Elon Musk has come out and said, I'm going to go to the cryptocurrency world. You can buy cryptos in the future. You can buy cars with crypto. But Tesla has been down, and so is Apple this week and Microsoft. Do you see this, Mike, as these big tech companies, the overvaluation that's been talked about so much, kind of taking a little breather? But do you think that breather is going to allow for a extended rally?
Well, I think that we will see a little bit of a breather. Obviously, we saw Tesla just absolutely explode this year. Ever since I think at the peak of the coronavirus, it was at $80, and now
and they opened the third plant down in Texas. So
and so obviously stocks can't go up 100% of the time every single day, everything will, you know what I mean? So will we see it cooling off? Probably, but as far as the future and the long-term future, we know Tesla is ahead of its game in the EV industry, which we talk about a lot on here. Definitely an industry that's going to play a huge role in the future. And as the big fish in that, they're going to have a big stake. So future, I think, is bright with Tesla. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, overall, I think that it's a good play to be invested in the EV field, as I know we've talked about. I do like Tesla. I think that it is a little bit overvalued in my opinion, but it's really hard to say if I would buy it or sell it right now if I had it, so I really can't comment on that. But I think it's a good company, pretty good financials and a good business model and future outlook. So if you believe in it, throw some money in it, But other than that, the economic numbers right now are staying strong. Job claims are going down a little bit, the joblessness, but everything still seems to be on an upward trend, which is good. Janet Yellen this week just came out proposing more stimulus, and she did caveat that with more taxes in the future. So we'll see. I think that people right now are still feeling the stimulus, but I think also now there's a growing concern for the future tax rates that we're going to see in the upcoming months with bills that are going to be passed. So we'll see where it all goes from here. I think just be smart, invest in things you believe in, and don't sell if there's a pullback, 10-20% pullback. Actually put more money in slowly over time, cost average in, put $100 in a month. As it goes down, put $100 in a month, and then as it starts going back up, keep putting money in, because your returns when it goes back up will be off the charts. So that's my little piece right there. But
all right, we want to thank you guys for listening, for watching. Any last words?
That's it, guys. Again, we're on the YouTube page. Follow us, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all our handles. If you have any stocks or questions, let us know in the comments. We'll be sure to talk about them. And the book club, hopefully you guys are staying up on that. I don't think anyone's actually reading anything but me. But if you want to read these books with me, definitely be sure to do so. We're finishing up Sam Houston and the Alamo Avengers by Brian Kilmeade, Fox News contributor. So it's a really good book, really good read right now. So yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.